Hi, welcome to Blue Dog Antiques. This is our July update, and as you can see, Rocky has grown quite a bit, and he's actually getting a little floof on him. Here's our things for this month. We've got a great porcelain coffee sign, maybe your kitchen, dining room, what have you. And look at the lettering on this insurance sign, quite early and kind of fun. Super early 18th century, or early 18th century with great bittersweet paint. And then we never get these. This is a little handheld fragment mirror. I mean, look at this thing. You know, what can I say? Green paint, wear to beat heck, nice muzzy old mirror. I mean, it's a pretty special item. This is a little hair memorial. It's a lock of Mama's hair and dated 1898 in nice period frame. Nice shelf here with a shelf peg rail with a shelf on top. Just don't see those very often. And great strong mustard paint. Tabletop desk here. Nice early moldings, nice square nails, probably quite early, somebody's name. And solid paint, original hinges, all the things. Nice rummer. It's got initials on the bottom. It's bound with withies instead of wrought iron straps because, you know, like you had them in the backyard, so the back 40 probably. Well, anyhow, pewter lip. Early box, it's made out of 2 pieces of wood. This is cut out of 1 piece of wood. This has been shaped out of 1 piece of wood. Pretty darn amazing. Original gray paint, all the good hardware that you could possibly want. Walnut, I think, found in New Hampshire, found in Iowa, found in Wisconsin. I don't think I've ever seen a painted leather gentleman's wallet. And there's a grandma note in here talking about the family history and saying that it must be about 200 years old, which I would have to agree with, at least that old. These are called horn books. This is a later example. It's dated 1836, possibly Rufus Porter printing for children to learn their letters and the beginning of the symbols and stuff like that. Rare. I don't know that I've ever touched 2 or 3 in my entire career, and I won't tell you how many years, but it's embarrassing, but it's great. Pair of spoons. I'm selling them separately. This one I believe is walnut. It's got the heart on the end. It's got this long keel on the back to make it stronger. Beautifully carved, possibly Native American, possibly not, don't know. This one I believe is rosewood. Look at that form for a, you know, while you're camping in your canoe and you're an early hunter or something. It's just a great piece. Again, strong keel on the back, a form you just don't see. Straight out of the house. I bought it from Lou Scranton when we first moved out to Connecticut 100 years, well, almost 100 years ago. Pleated on the bottom. That tells you it's 18th century handmade. The later ones have a nut holding the 2 pieces together, a screw in a nut situation from the little tiny manufactories that they had back in the early 19th century. A quilted doll quilt, hand quilted, and it has a name on here. I can't quite decipher it. It looks like it's 1824, which would accord with this early chintz fabric. This is phenomenal, found in Massachusetts. The workmanship on this, look at the gadrooning on the feet. I mean, he didn't have to do that. He's just kind of showing off that he was darn good at what he did. We love the heart, the little unicorn scrolls. I mean, it's just a pip of a piece. Found in Massachusetts. This came out of the same home. Simple classic style, focusing on the heart. And look at that tiny little hook. It does hang by that hook. And look at the little curly toes he made. Another master craftsman. We talked about this already. And then we have this big selection of doll dresses. Oops. One took a little dive to the floor. This one's red eyelet. Perfect old condition. Okay, I didn't iron it, so shoot me. Look at the buttons on this one. This one's all hand sewn, 10.5 inches, little moth hole. Wonderful early piece. It's got snaps underneath. All the little buttons are all original. Little Red Riding Hood cape in wool. I think there's a tiny little moth hole in the back, if I recall there. The silk lining is shattered, but you see that. Look at the train on this deal. I mean, what a piece of history. It's just great. And it's got the buttons on the front of this one is here. I just didn't button a ditto here. Little cute, it's got blue on the, I don't know, all hand sewn. Another hand sewn. Look at the bright blue chintz in very good old condition. Never had a button. And you can see the color fade on from the front to the back. It must have been laying up in the attic. Look at this. Fancy or what? Quite a work of art. This is just all hand sewn and machine sewn. This button is missing, but and this one, right? You're missing 2 buttons, but it is a common form. You probably can find. Thanks so much.